Very nice. Hey, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the big show. And it is your host, your good friend, your pal, your compadre, along with Audrey, helping us out. I was actually, Audrey, Jen and I were watching a flock of seagulls videos last night because of the fact that we were talking about a flock of seagulls. And if you had to choose a boyfriend that would be age appropriate from, like, let's say it was 1981 and you were living in 1981, you're like, oh, okay. And I think you ended up choosing the guitarist.
I don't know.
Yes, you did. Are we chosen for you?
Oh.
Well, you picked well if you like guys that keep their hair, because the guitarist, and then we found like a clip of a flock of seagulls from, I'd say, maybe a couple of years ago. They still sound really great. It's the four original guys, but all the drummer, the lead singer, who of course is known for a flock of seagulls haircut, and the bass player all have gone bald,
Oh.
while the guitarist um, kept his hair, full head of hair. So
Yeah.
there you go. That worked out for you in another life.
Sure.
Andrew's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. Oh, stop talking crazy. So, anyways, yes, but here we are tonight. We're doing it up in style again, and yeah, back for the attack. And we'll get started here in a quick little while. But yeah, basically, if you're tuning in on Facebook or on YouTube or on X, and you're replaying this, and you see something that didn't sell in the show, you can just shoot us a DM, and we'll be like, yeah, all right, we can hook you up. Like, let's say this Ozzy record doesn't sell during the show. It's The Ultimate Sin. It's a beautiful copy. We'll talk about it a little bit more in a second. And if you're like, ooh, I kind of want that Ozzy record, or if you're like, the time that the show went by and you're like, the more I've thought about this, the more I want that. Instead of going on the show choice wall or going to another home that isn't yours, you can just hit us up on DM. Um, and yeah, we'll make sure you get something set up there. So anyway, but yeah, I like to think we've got some killer stuff coming up tonight. So last night, well, this is still actually part of that amazing collection I held. We had the Ozzy record from last night, the tribute record with Randy Rhoads, which is fantastic, from 1987, and obviously this is The Ultimate Sin, which I think came out in '85. So a beautiful copy, at least when it comes to the vinyl. The vinyl is in excellent condition. We have graded that excellent, which is our best rating, other than it being brand new, still in the shrink, never opened. So the jacket itself has a little bit of edge wear. Not too bad though. It's a really, really nice copy. I love this album. Jake E. Lee and Company is fantastic. So if you see something on the show and you're the first to comment on it, like say, hey, just type in Ozzy, and boom, we'll set you up with Ozzy. Then the process is during the week. If you're local, you can come in any day. Had a couple of people stop in today. Jeff stopped in. Some other people stopped in, picked up their stuff from last night. But if you're out of the area, we're in Gilbert, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix. If you're out of the area, it's a flat $7 shipping for the entire week of shows. So whether you buy one item last night, 3 items tonight, and 6 items tomorrow, well, we'll send you an invoice on Sunday or probably Monday morning. Then you've got a week to pay it. Obviously, the quicker you pay, the more the faster you'll get it. And then yeah, that's kind of the way it goes from there. So, all right, come there you go. I think that's my spiel. I think I covered everything. So let's get started. Tonight is yeah, a little bit more of that previous collection I mentioned from that we were featuring last night. So all the vinyl was just fantastic in this collection. And this is Ozzy, The Ultimate Sin, excellent condition on the vinyl. $139 is the price. It's a really hard to find record, and it's a fantastic record in my humble opinion. Like I said, Jake E. Lee is the man. I know Randy is fantastic. I know Zach Wilde is great too, but Jake E. Lee is the man. All right, here's a Green Day record. We actually featured this a couple of weeks ago. So now this is the lesson in paying your invoice, because unfortunately, because the invoice week went by, I think actually 10 days went by, we were kind of lenient. So we ended up having to cancel the invoice. So this is going back in the show. This is Green Day's Greatest Hits, God's Favorite Son, on blue vinyl. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is $29. So last time somebody grabbed this, but then didn't pay the invoice. So make sure you pay your invoices every week if you want the records, because we won't invoice for other records if you haven't paid last week's records. So that's kind of the way it works, you know. It's the way it's got to be. So, anyways, yeah, Green Day, $29 for that bad boy. Here's an excellent copy of Metal Health. This is a beautiful copy, and this is has the hype sticker on it and everything. I think that's is that. I'm trying to remember. Is that like Musicland, Sam Goody? I could have swore it is. This is $39. Still in the shrink. There's a little bit of edge wear where you're taking the jacket out, and then a little bit in the upper left hand corner because the shrink is kind of torn there. But very cool copy of Metal Health, the first album, the first heavy metal album, Audrey, to ever go to #1 on the Billboard 200. Ever. Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. None of these bands ever did it. What's that?
Is there a song that made it big, or is it just?
There's "Come On, Feel the Noise." It's a really huge hit, and then "Bang Your Head," Metal Health. So there you go. Journey's Greatest Hits. This is the vinyl is in VG++ condition. This is $39 as well. Of course, we have the reissue of this album in stock, and this is actually on one disc again. So it's like Hysteria from last night. It doesn't get busted up into 2 vinyl discs. It's just one, which I kind of appreciate in my humble opinion. So there is some edge wear along the edge here, but a really hard Journey record to find. $39 VG++ condition on the vinyl. Yes, that is Duran Duran. So now the rest of these came from a collection that, how can I put this? It wasn't as well maintained as it should have been. It was a collection that was well loved. There's hardly any original inner sleeves. The jackets do have a lot of ring wear. They have some edge wear. And in this case, this is a VG record. We graded it because of a slight edge warp. Now, I can tell you, we put this record on the store yesterday. We played it. It sounded great. There was no issues with it. So it's $24. So if this was like a version that was in better condition, it's probably a $49, $59 record. So it's a $49 record, but still it plays really well. So there you go. Same thing with this In Excess record. Once again, really hard to find this In Excess kick, but we graded it a VG only. And then the cover, obviously, has got some wear, as you can see, but a really cool OG copy of In Excess. And it plays great. Didn't have any skips when we played it in the store yesterday. Guns in the Sky. Come on. Fantastic song. All right. Def Leppard, Pyromania. Now, this one's VG++. Still in the shrink. No hype sticker from back in the day. This is $24 for Pyromania, my favorite album of all time, to quote James T. Kirk. $24 for New Jersey, Bon Jovi, VG+. Once again, in '88, this was kind of starting to be hard to find. There is some edge wear on this record, but it's in VG+ condition. Once again, we play tested this one. Sounded good. So nothing to complain about. Bon Jovi, New Jersey, 24 beans. Journey, Escape, VG condition on this one, $19. And it's got some edge wear. Once again, I think I do believe we played this record in the store yesterday. No problems, but the vinyl is, it's seen some loving, definitely. So there you go. AC/DC VG, slight edge warp on this, but once again, plays great. Play tested in the store, $19 for those about to rock. None of these really have, like I said, any of the original inner sleeves. So they've all got new sleeves that we sleeved them with on the inner sleeves. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. This is Permanent Vacation from Aerosmith, $14. This is a VG condition once again on the vinyl. Hearts Done Time, Magic Touch. Come on. Love that. So OG. The great thing about this collection was that it had a lot of late 80s stuff. Late 80s stuff is hard to find because CDs were starting to take over. Cassettes were really booming still then, and vinyl wasn't just getting pressed that much. So that's what I appreciate about this collection. I wish the young lady who had this collection would have taken better care of it, but still, we gain because we get to feature some of this good stuff. What's up?
Can I get Green Day and the first Bon Jovi?
Oh, okay, cool. Green Day.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. Audrey wants Green Day and the first Bon Jovi. This is New Jersey. All right, cool. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you. Also, Karin. Very cool on the Green Day. So, a young man's mistake is your gain, Karin. As you know, like I said, paying the invoice always an important thing. If you've got an invoice outstanding with us, take care of it, and yeah, we'll get that stuff out to you. All right, what's next? Yes. Now this is in excellent condition, still in the shrink. I love this album. I think it's fantastic. Obviously, Owner of a Lonely Heart, It Can Happen, Leave It. It's a fantastic record. John Anderson, Chris Squire, Trevor Rayburn, Alan White, and Tony Kaye. Chris Squire's widow was in the store with their Pride and Joy, maybe about 6 months ago. Anyways, it was nice to talk to her and kind of reminisce on Chris since he's passed away now, unfortunately.
Jason wants the other Bon Jovi, but you did skip over that one.
Oh, I did skip over that one. Yeah. So that's 29, Jason. Just want to make sure, and it's got a lot of edge wear, so you can't even really read the name there. And like I said, a lot of these, pretty much all of them, do not have the original inner sleeves, but it is VG++ on this OG Slippery When Wet. So I just want to make sure that you're cool with that, Jason. All right, and we'll give that to Audrey, and if anything changes, just let us know. So I always want to be upfront with this stuff, especially when we get stuff that's that we wish was in better condition, but it's not. All right, so this is News of the World by Queen. This is in VG condition. We rated this as well because it has a slight warp. We play tested it, and it sounds excellent. We use an Audio Technica LP, what is it, something, in the store when we test this stuff. So usually this stuff plays really well, but if there's a record in there that we'll skip, we'll obviously denote it. But yeah, none of these that we tested ever skipped. Now, I love this album. I think this is a cool album. This is still in the shrink. It's got like a compliments. Maybe somebody won this record from 95X. I'm not sure where that is. It's the home of rock and roll. This is the Sammy Hagar record that he was committed to doing for, I think it was Geffen. Yeah, it was Geffen Records after he joined Van Halen. So this came out, I think, in 87. And Eddie plays bass on this album, on the Sammy album. And then he also co-produced it with Sammy. So I think that's so cool. See, there you go. Produced by Sammy Hagar and Edward Van Halen. So very nice. And it's got, Hands and Knees is actually a really good song. And then Give to Live's on there. That was kind of the big hit. Eagles Fly is on here as well. Obviously, Sammy going on the road with Joey Satchmo Boogie and Michael Anthony and Jason Bonham. So that is $19 VG Plus. I've never seen this record on vinyl, so that's fun for me to see since I'm a big Eddie fan. And Sammy by default because he was in Van Halen. No, I liked him before he was in Van Halen. This is $9. This is the Cars VG Plus condition Panorama. Obviously, it's got some edge wear and a little wear on the cover, as you can see. What's the back cover look like? Ooh. Can I name all the members of the Cars? Ben Orr, Rick Ocasek, Elliot Easton, and the other three guys. Damn it. Oh, well.
Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar. Nice. Love the Sammy. All right, where's Sammy? There he is. All right, cool. Sammy goes to Mike Kennedy. Ooh, nice. Hey, Terry, how you doing? What was the price on the Ozzy Ultimate Sin? It was $139 for the Ultimate Sin. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and the jacket, there's like a little crease there, and there's just a tiniest shelf wear, but you can read the spine perfectly, which is great. So there you go. All right, next up is that La Isla Bonita? No. Oh, here's the one Jennifer was very interested in. Hard record to find. Once again, late 80s, man. This is why this collection was so appealing to us, because it's just like, oof, late 80s. I love it. 80. This is $34. This is Stevie Nicks, The Other Side of the Mirror, VG++ condition on this record, and it's Stevie. It's got a little bit of it's got a little saw cut here on the bottom and a little bit of a crease, and then it's got some shelf wear on the top, and that's the back cover. It's got Rooms on Fire, which is a really big song, and I know Jenn loves that song. So $34. Stevie Nicks, The Other Side of the Mirror. I've never seen that record in person as well. Just like the Sammy record. These late 80s records, man. I'm getting all like sentimental, man. Just Ozzy was 139. 139, yeah. Audrey's dad loves himself some Thin Lizzy, and this is Lizzy Live, 76 to 84. This is $29. This is in VG condition. It's got significant spine edge wear there, but hey, it's a really cool album. It's got all the hits. It's a live album, and it's Thin Lizzy. So there you go. $29. We wouldn't put it out if we thought it was crap. It would, if anything that we thought the condition of would be basically just kind of like a $4 record in the store. So there you go. $9 VG condition. And if there's anything you're like, I'm really interested in that album, but did you guys play test? I don't think we play tested the Thin Lizzy album. So if you're like, I'm really interested in this album, would you guys play test it tomorrow and let me know how it sounds? And, yeah, we can do that. Hey, any chance to throw on Phil Lynott and Thin Lizzy in the store? Love to do that. So that's always an option too if you're concerned, because I'm going to tell you, if there's cracks or skips or hard skips, obviously hard skips are the worst because nobody wants that. I was listening to a record the other day. It had like, I think 3 skips on it, but it was a killer record. And I'm just like, all right, we're gonna sell this because it's an extremely hard record to find. It's nothing that's in here tonight. It's coming up maybe next week. I think it's scheduled for, but it's a really killer record. And so I'm just like, I think I'm gonna go with it because it's just 3 skips and they're not that difficult, but it's a really hard record to find. $9. This is VG condition. This is You Can Dance by Madonna. It's got Spotlight on a Holiday, Over and Over, stuff like that. Oh, Into the Groove's on here. Nice. Very nice. Diamond Dave. Yes, that is Skyscraper. $9. Wow. Okay. VG++ condition on this. It's got a little edge wear, as you'd expect. But Knuckle Bones, Just Like Paradise. We sold one. No, this is the follow-up, right? I'm trying to remember. No. Did we sell one of these last night, too? I'm so confused. No, this is the follow-up to Eat 'Em and Smile. I got confused there. Sorry. Oh, and there's a big kind of tear out here. So that's an issue here, too. That's why it's $9. But like I said, the vinyl is in nice condition, but there's a whole section of the back missing. But yeah, Knuckle Bones, Just Like Paradise, Skyscraper, damn good. Hot Dog and a Shake. I love that album when it came out. So what do you want? Madonna, that's what you want. All right, cool. Madonna goes to Terry. Cool. All right, cool, Terry. All right. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. This is VG plus condition, $19. It's got a little bit of spine issue where the spine's kind of starting to open up a little bit there. It's a darker version of the album. It's got a little bit of ring wear. Not too bad. So there you go. $19 for Rumors. Boom. Who's this? I don't know how this stuff got. Actually, yeah. What? I know we featured this stuff last week, so I'm going to go over this really quick. VG++, $19. This is the T-Rex album, $19 VG++. And Girl School, Screaming Blue Murder, $9, excellent condition. All right, so back to this other collection. Yes, that's what it is. Now, this is in excellent condition. It's $19. You're thinking, where did this come from? It's like a promo version, so there's a hole punch up here. It's Queensryche, I Don't Believe in Love. It's just basically a 12-inch single of the Queensryche song, from Operation Mindcrime. And I've never seen this before. And it's really cool, in my humble opinion, because I love Queensryche. So there you go. I don't know if this is backed with anything. It's I Don't Believe in Love. Maybe it's just I Don't Believe in Love on two sides. Can you actually crack that open, Audrey?
It just sold.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you crack it open either way?
Sure.
And let us know if it's just kind of a double A side of the same song. All right. Cool. Paula.
I believe in love, and I don't believe in love.
Okay. Is there it's just the same song twice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Like
Cool. This is a promo copy, Dead or Alive. Come Home With Me, Baby. This is only $5. VG Plus condition. It's a single, 12-inch single. Come Home With Me, Baby, backed with Come Home With Me, Baby. The Dead House dub. So $5 for Dead or Alive. Not the You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Round, like a record, baby. Right round, round, round song. You know that song?
I do. It's a tongue twister.
This is $9. This is Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. Obviously, the cover has had some issues, a little ring wear. It's VG condition on the vinyl, $9. Here you go. You think you're having deja vu from last night. No, this is the Spanish version of Eat 'em and Smile. Sonrista, I have no idea how to say that. It's VG plus condition. It's $34. It's got a saw cut, and it's got a little bit of a corner bend there. It's got a little shelf wear, but the vinyl is in great condition. Here's side A, Yankee Rose, Timido. I don't speak Spanish, so but yeah, it's all the Spanish titles. Let me see if I can get this into the picture correctly, so you can see all the Spanish titles. And yes, Dave, if you didn't know, is multilingual. He sings in Spanish. He can also sing in Japanese. I think he's fluent in Japanese, to his credit. So yeah, never seen this record either. Once again, all those hard records to find. This is the Spanish version of Eat 'em and Smile. If you're so interested in hearing Dave sing Spanish songs. Level 42, Running in the Family, VG plus condition, $14. Let's see. It's got a little bit of a stain there. Some ring wear because of the Black Album. That normally happens. And yeah, so there you go. Level 42. Always something there to remind me, but I don't think that's on this record. No, it's not. Leonard Skinner, Gold and Platinum. This is an OG version. We graded the vinyl as VG, $14. It's obviously got all the hits on it. This is a reissue from the 80s. Michael Jackson Thriller, $9, VG condition. Once again, from that same collection. It was well loved. That's why it's $9. But great, one of the greatest albums ever. Perhaps a starter copy if you know a young person who is into Michael Jackson. Building the Perfect Beast, Don Henley. Some tape here, $9, VG plus condition on it. So, Boys of Summer. I mean, Sunset Grill's on here too, I believe. Yep. Anyway, so there you go. Madonna, once again, Keep It Together. That's $9, VG condition. That's a single, but it's got Keep It Together on there. It's got the 12-inch remix, the dub, the 12-inch extended mix. It's got the 12-inch mix. It's got the bonus beats, and it's got the instrumental version. So there you go. And then finally, $9. This is a promo version. I think this only went out to radio at the time. This is the HBO special that Billy Joel did back in the day. It's Billy Joel from Leningrad in the USSR. So yeah, this is really old. It's a VG condition on the vinyl. It's got kind of the raised text here on the front. Obviously, there's some ring wear. There's some shelf wear. $9. So it's Billy Joel live. What's on this record? Let's find out. Let's see here. An Innocent Man, Allentown, A Matter of Trust, Uptown Girl, Big Shot, back in the USSR. Times they are a changing. So that's our first crate of vinyl. Thanks if you picked anything up in there. I appreciate it. And yeah, Karen scored the Green Day greatest hits, as mentioned, because the guy never paid his invoice. So if you don't pay your invoice after, 7 days, whoop, we can't ship it to you, and we just toss it back in the auction. So once again, here's Ozzy. Excellent copy. Beautiful copy. Ultimate Sin 139. Quiet Riot, 39. Journey, 39. Duran Duran, 24. In Excess, 24. Def Leppard, 24. Escape, 19. AC/DC, 19. That is Aerosmith, 14. Yes, 19. News of the World by Queen, 14. 9 for the Cars. Stevie Nicks, 34. Hey, Jenny, nobody bid on this yet, so things are looking good for you. Thin Lizzy, what is that? 29. That is Skyscraper by Diamond Dave. That's what was that? 19? No, 9. That's $9 for that one. $19 for Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Colin Blumstone, 19. T-Rex, 19. Girl School, 9. Got Dead or Alive, the single, 5. Aerosmith, 9. Got some Diamond Dave, the Spanish version, 34. So this is Arizona, so there's a lot of young people and a lot of older people that speak Spanish, and some people that are multilingual. Audrey speaks no languages, right?
What?
See, he said what? What ain't no country I ever heard of. Do they speak English and what? She's laughing. You're supposed to say what?
I'm confused.
Say what one more time. Say it one more time. All right. That's a Pulp Fiction bit. $14 for level 42, and that's 14 for Skinner. Michael Jackson, 9. Donnie Henley, 9. Madonna, 9. And then Billy Joel live in Leningrad, $9. All right. Swap this out. Got another crate of some really cool stuff, actually, we just priced today. Coming up here in just a second.
Can I get Escape and Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic?
Cool. Yep. I'll give you those. There's Toys in the Attic. Very nice. Who's getting that?
Randy.
Randy. Okay, cool. And then, Escape. That was up.
Further up.
Yeah. I saw it up here. Where is it? And Escape goes to Goth Crusader. All right. Very nice. All right. So we got some Weezer coming up. We got some 7-inch singles from Record Store Day like 3 years ago that came in. We got some Badfinger. We got some Reba. But right now I'm going to switch this out for some new vinyl we got back in stock today. And actually, tomorrow's new vinyl restock is killer, man. I really kind of love it. There's a Dio record in there. It has a Joe Barresi remix. And that record is fabulous. It's Holy Diver and stuff like that. I forget. What's the name of that record? Is it Holy Diver? I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it is Holy Diver. Yeah, so tomorrow coming up, Megadeth, Jane's Addiction, Niles Barkley, Winona, Evanescence. Wow. Anyway, so cool stuff coming up as far as restock vinyl tomorrow. We just didn't get it priced today. We ran out of time. That's the way it goes sometimes. So I'm going to run through these really quick. Record Store Day last year. Belladonna, we still got a few copies, $36.99 for Stevie Vaughan. Stevie Nicks. You could couple that with the Rooms on Fire, or whatever that one record was. Motley Crue, Girls, $28.99. Wild Side's on here. That's a good one. Bad Boy Boogie. All in the Name of Rock and Roll. Jailhouse Rock. Yeah, the covers, I really didn't care for the Motley Crue covers that much. Anarchy in the UK, I think they did that. That was good. But Smoking in the Boys' Room, not my cup of tea. Jailhouse Rock, no. Mamas and the Papas, $29.99. That is Incubus, Make Yourself, $35.99. David J. Wasn't he in Bauhaus? This is a Record Store Day, Black Friday from this past year. This is a beautiful. Audrey's grabbing something out of the other bin there. This is a 3 LP, 34 tracks, all previously unreleased, home solo demos from 1984 to 2004. Exclusively for Record Store Day, Black Friday, red vinyl, 500 copies. It's $69.99. But yeah, that's nice packaging on that too. So I think it's Bauhaus and Love and Rockets. Yeah, I knew this guy. There's another Black Friday release, The Knack, live in 1980. Do you want to be the Stones or do you want to be the Knack? $27.99. Kenny Loggins at the Movies, pressed on red vinyl. Jenn loves Kenny Loggins. I'm All Right, Footloose, I'm Free, Heaven Help the Boy, I think that's what it is. Playing with the Boys. I love that song from Top Gun. It's fabulous. Danger Zone, Meet Me Halfway, For the First Time, and Nobody's Fool. Kenny could write a movie song, couldn't he? Wow, that's great. $27.99 for Kenny there. Very cool. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Audrey. Foo Fighters back in stock, white vinyl. And this is But Here We Are, their brand new album, $26.99. Oh, yeah, we still got a copy of this, and I don't know how that got in there. But this is $29.99. This is Everything But the Girl, their most recent album. It's got a signed autograph lithograph from the guys as well inside. So pretty cool. Speak and Spell, Depeche Mode, $26.99. I still haven't listened to their brand new record. Got a guy that comes in the store every Friday, picks up his jazz. He loves himself some David Bauhaus, stuff like that. He loves Depeche Mode, The Cure. So based on that, I need to listen to Memento Mori because Daryl loves himself some Depeche Mode. And Jenn loves Depeche Mode too. Serious Hits Live, Mr. Phil Collins, $31.99. Death Cab for Cutie, this is the photo album, $34.99. The Call, Reconciled, that's music on vinyl, so you know it's going to sound great, $39.99. Bowie, Toy, that just freaks me out, that cover. It's a 2 LP, $34.99. Ooh, Bon Jovi, These Days, $34.99. Now that's when Alec John Such had been kicked out of the band by this guy. So yeah, and now Alec has gone. He's passed away. Obviously, Richie's no longer in the band. They, I think, have a new song dropping tonight, from what I understand. So, and then an album coming out, I think in May, perhaps, a new album from Bon Jovi. So, but yeah, Bon Jovi these days, $34.99. Blondie, Pollinator, $29.99. Black Sabbath, another copy of this back in stock, $52.99. That hype sticker is upside down. The original members, Ozzy, Tony, Geezer, Bill Ward, live. I love live music, so this is my cup of tea on Purple Smoke vinyl. Oh, speaking of Purple, Deep Purple's re-releasing like a $99 version, but with like concerts and stuff. But I think the concerts are on CD of like a box set of Machine Head. Highway Star, come on. I know Smoke on the Water everybody loves, but Highway Star, oh my God. The Black Keys, this is $28.99, the big come up. The B-52s, $36.99, greatest hits. Asia Live at Budokan, $34.99. AC/DC, Highway to Hell. Iconic cover. I love Bond just kind of dipping in there from the right, smiling. It's fantastic. $30.99. Joan Jett Mindset, $23.99. This was a Black Friday record store day. Def Leppard X, $24.99. That's a good deal. This is a good record. This came out, I think, in 2002. I did an interview. Yes, I did an interview with Vivian Campbell about this record. It's very pop-centric, but it's very good. I mean, there's like one kind of, I mean, there's some rockers on it, like Torn to Shreds and Scar, but it's very poppy, and I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie to you. And then, yeah, there you go, Journey's Greatest Hits. Now, this one's $44.99. It's a 2 LP. You get everything. And actually, this adds a song. It adds When You Love a Woman, I do believe. I think it adds When You Love a Woman. So there you go. All right, let's run through that really quick, and then we'll move on to the last crate of pre-owned vinyl tonight. That's Stevie Nicks, $36.99. Motley Crue, $28.99. The Mamas and the Papas, $29.99. Incubus, $35.99. David J. Bauhaus, Love and Rockets, $69.99. That is the Knack, limited to 2,500 units on pink vinyl, $30.99. And then Kenny Loggins on red vinyl, $27.99. The Foos, white vinyl, $28.99. That is Fuse, not Fuse. That is Everything But the Girl, $29.99. Depeche Mode, $28.99. Mr. Phil Collins, $31.99 live. Death Cab for Cutie, $34.99. That is The Call, $39.99. Bowie, $34.99. Bon Jovi, $34.99. That's a 2 LP. Blondie, $29.99. Black Sabbath, 3 LP, $52.99. The Black Keys, $28.99. The B-52s, $38.99. And then we've got Asia, $34.99. AC/DC, $30.99. Joan Jett, $23.99. Def Leppard, $24.99. And Journey, $44.99. Let's just push this down. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Yep, that's in frame. Let me move it just a little bit more. All right, cool. All right, got some kind of random stuff here. Let's pull it first. Let's give you some 7-inch singles. These are all like from Record Store Day. That's some Record Store Day stuff coming from like 3 years ago. First one, you're going to be like, what's that? That is Haim, the band Haim, and with their song Gasoline. And now, why is this significant? Because on the B side, they do a version with Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift fans, they love them some Taylor Swift. That is, now, make sure you're not drinking anything right now, okay? Because you're going to do a spit take on this one. That's $119. That's $119 for this Record Store Day 7-inch, because it features Taylor Swift with Haim. So there you go. All right. A little more price appropriate, $9. Hank Williams. These are all still sealed too. 1952 Radio Edition. It features Why Don't You Love Me by Hank. It also features The San Antonio Rose by Owen Bradley and his orchestra, written by Bob Wills. Honey, Be My Honeybee, the Beasley Sisters. And then Cold, Cold Heart by Hank Williams. Yeah, so 1952. There you go. $9, still sealed. I'll put that off to the side here. This is Pucifer. Of course, Maynard James Keenan lives in Arizona, up in Jerome, and he loves himself. He loves to record stuff. He's got a Perfect Circle. He's got Tool. He's got Pucifer. This is Apple. Yeah, you can never say the names of his stuff. Apple. Yeah, I know how to say this, but I can't get it out. Anyways, there you go. $14. Super single from about 4 years ago. It's it's backed with Rocket Man. I don't know if that's the actual Rocket Man by Mr. Elton John, but yeah, there you go. And then finally, Los Straitjackets, the Beatles versus the Stones, $14. They're doing I Feel Fine. Obviously, that's Beatles inspired. And then on the other side, it's Stones inspired. Time Is on My Side. So kind of a cool thing. $14. That is Los Straitjackets. So some fun albums there. This is an original master recording of Pinkerton by Weezer. Limited special edition, $69. Now, it's in excellent condition. One of the reasons why it's not numbered. So those early pressings of this record, for some reason, were not numbered. So this one is not numbered. So these days, if you got one of these records, it'd be like 12,000 or 8,000, whatever. But this one is not numbered. So kind of a unique version of Pinkerton. And if you don't know anything about MoFi, this stuff sounds amazing. It's like super vinyl. So yeah, so there you go. That is Pinkerton, $69. This is $56. So just these came in really late. I wanted to add them to the show, so we didn't do price stickers on these yet. $56. This is Ministry Every Day is Halloween Greatest Tricks, limited edition orange vinyl. This is still sealed. So there you go. Very nice if you're into Ministry. And then this is an excellent copy. This is actually a straight up bootleg, $29, Badfinger. the straight up sessions. I see what I did there. I said a straight up bootleg because, yeah, there you go. What's on here? Name of the game, money, flying, perfection, suitcase, sweet Tuesday morning, sing the song, I'll be a good one, no love at all, loving you, baby, please, mean, Jamina, do you mind? And he's a regular. So there you go. A bootleg of Badfinger. VG++ condition on this one. Kind of a rare record, very rare record. This is the new rotary connection. Hey, love. This is $59. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Obviously, because of the white cover, you're gonna get a little ring wear there, inevitably. So, but yeah, nice VG plus, great condition, $59. Here are but 4 small faces. VG plus condition, $29 for the small faces. That looks like Ronnie Wood. I think that is Ronnie Wood. I can't tell though. It wasn't Ronnie Wood, Ronnie Lane in the small faces. Maybe it's Ronnie Lane I'm thinking of. So anyways, there you go. Reba. All right. This is Reba Live. Excellent condition, $24. The last time you saw a Reba record live. Kathy's Clowns on here. I don't know a lot of Reba. Respects on here. Fancy is not on here. I'm very disappointed that Fancy is not on here, but a lot of her other hits are on here. And this is, let's see. This is from 1989. So I guess Fancy was just coming out just before that album. It probably came out just after that album. VG++, $19. Nancy Wilson, Music on My Mind. This is Minnie Riperton for $14. Perfect Angel, VG++. Dance to the Music, Sly and the Family Stone, $14, VG+. This is Sam Smith, excellent version of this, limited edition. The Thrill of It All for $14. This is Chicago for $14, VG++ with posters. And this is at Carnegie Hall, volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there you go. If you're a Chicago fan, boom. Pay dirt. Up next is King Crimson. In the Wake of the Poseidon, VG++ condition, $14. There you go. I've kind of gotten into King Crimson lately. Might want to check that out. VG++, King Crimson again, Islands. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Very nice. And then once again, the Small Faces. This is $14, VG++ condition. These are all OG copies. Now this one has got some significant kind of edge wear there on the spine. Other than that, pretty darn nice. That's Uncle Ted and the Amboy Dukes. Excellent condition, still sealed, $9. Call the Wild. You're into Uncle Ted. Todd Rundgren, VG++ condition, $9 for Todd. Got a little edge wear. Cat Stevens, Monabera Jacon. I'm not sure how to say that. Excellent condition on this vinyl, $9. That is, who is that? That is a white label promo of Treasure. Okay. Excellent condition on the vinyl, $9. Bob Seger, Stranger in Town, VG+ condition, $9 for Bob. Rhinoceros, VG+ condition. Who do I think this is? I don't know. Is it Rhinoceros? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know much about Rhinoceros. So
Todd Rundgren.
Todd Rundgren, cool. Which one? This one, I would assume. I think there was only one.
There was only one.
Okay, cool. Cool. Todd Rundgren goes to Randy. Cool. Thank you, Randy. And then what are we up to? We're up to, I know this. Oh, Joni Mitchell, VG+, condition, $9. Rod Taylor, excellent condition on this one, $9. The vinyl, there's some edge wear. Spirit, VG++ condition, $9. Clear Spirit, that is got a lot of ring wear, but the vinyl is VG+. That is $9. And finally, last couple here, we got Tommy James and the Shondells, VG+ condition, $9, Traveling. And then last but not least, the Rotary Connection once again, Dinner Music, VG+, $9. So, all right, cool. Let's run through these really quick. As mentioned, we have the Haim. Boom. We had the Los Straight Jackets. These are all seal. Pucifer. And then Hank Williams. We got Weezer, 69. Ministry, 56. Rotary Connection, that's an OG version, 59. Small Faces, 29. Reba, 24. Nancy Wilson, 19. 14 for Minnie Riperton. Sly and the Family Stone, 14. Sam Smith, 14. Chicago, 14. Got, King Crimson, 14. King Crimson, again, is that 14 as well? Yeah, 14. Small Faces, 14. Amboy Dukes, 9. Cat Stevens, 9.
Can I get Bob Seger?
Bob Seger, sure. That's coming up right there. Treasure, $9. All right. Bob Seger. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Rhinoceros, 9. Got a little $9 for Joni Mitchell. Rod Taylor, same thing, 9. Spirit, 9. 9 for Clear Spirit. Tommy James and the Shondells, 9. And then finally, the Rotary Connection VG Plus. So there you go. So what's coming up tomorrow night? I don't know. Let me think about that. So we got a ton of records in the back that we need to process. We'll be able to make it through some good stuff tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out what it's going to be. Oh, yeah, I know what it's going to be. There's going to be some U2 in there. There's going to be some... Did we sell? I know we had a Prince record, a Parade record. Maybe that's gone already. I didn't see that in there tonight. So anyways, if there's anything you see tonight that you wanted to, you're like, yeah, I've decided I want that, or hey, play test that for me, just in case you had any issues. We can do that. Just shoot us a DM on Instagram or on Facebook, or leave a comment on YouTube. We'll see it. And we'll go from there. Cool. Anything else?
Sam Smith in Chicago.
Sam Smith in Chicago. All right, cool. Let me find Mr. Sam Smith. Oh, in Chicago, right back to back.
Thank you.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Thank you. So Randy, thank you on that one. Paula, thank you on that one. Let me look through the list here. Bob Seger. And I think we got everything. Very nice. All right. So yeah, some more good stuff coming up tomorrow. And then we're also going to be featuring our Grails every Friday. Our friend Tom, who sometimes comments, who came in today and picked up his Juice Newton record, if you remember that. He said, you should do your Grails every Friday. So we'll end our show next on every Friday night. And I thought that was a great idea with some of our Grails. Plus, we actually putting out a lot of $4 records. I think tomorrow we've got like a couple crates in the back, so I'll probably pull some stuff that I think is, good stuff. Sometimes there's not a lot of. Sometimes there's some of the stuff isn't so good. It's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, though. You show me a Honeymoon Suite record for $4, I'm going to buy it. So, but you show me a Neil Young record for $4, I don't know if I'm going to be in on that. But not to say there's anything wrong with Neil Young, because Cinnamon Girl, come on, right there, that's pinnacle stuff. So, all right, cool. All right, we're going to jump out of here. I appreciate everybody stopping out. What's that?
Rod Taylor.
Oh, Rod, yeah, there's a Rod Taylor in there. There he is right there, right to him. Beautiful. Who got that one? Jeff Lewis. All right, Jeff. Nice. All right, cool. So there you go. If you missed anything in the first part of the show, the Ozzy and the other stuff, what was in there? Pull this down here a little bit. And just, the Quiet Riot. Oh, nice. The Duran Duran, Rio, Journey's Greatest Hits, Kick, In Excess, Pyromania. For those about to rock. Yes, 90215. I always want to say 90210 after that television show with Shannon Doherty and Luke Perry. And Jason somebody, Tori Spelling. So anyways, all right. If there's anything on the back wall, either two you see back there, let us know if you're interested in any of that, or just stop by the store Friday Fridays are always usually pretty busy here, and then Saturdays usually really busy, and then Sundays Sandy will be in. She's back from California. She got to meet Pete Best of the Beatles. I kid you not. He was Best of the Beatles. He was the original drummer before Ringo, and she was out in California and got a chance to meet Pete Best. So that was really cool. She loves the Beatles. She loves McCartney. I don't know. I'm a George Harrison guy. John Lennon is pretty talented too, though. Well, they're all really talented too. Anyway, so there you go. Are we all good, Audrey? We're good. We're going to jump out of here. You guys have a good night, and see you back here tomorrow night if you have some time. And if you hit the like on the Facebook, we'd appreciate it. Or if you hit like on the YouTube, that we'd appreciate that as well. So cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Hope to see you.